This is your primetime forecast from Dr. Don's Weather. A huge thank you to our amazing partners who help make it all possible. The Randolph County Commission, Inlow House Lodging, East Alabama Waste, Jimis's Weight Clinic, Jimmy Stevens Construction, Anchor Roofing, the Town of Wadley, Salem Auction House, and Bama Diesel Repair. Broadcasting from the Alpha Weather Center and powered by The Oaks, Integrated Contractor Services, Stevens Home Furniture, N&W Locks, Venture Fence, Estate Masters, Boondocks Barbecue and Creamery, Southern Union State Community College, and the venue at 5 Points Farms. Here's Dr. Don.
And good morning, East Alabama and West Georgia. Dr. Don in here with you for your Monday morning primetime forecast for September 29th, 2025. The 17th annual Fall on Main Street's coming up on October 25th from 8 a.m. until 2 p.m. in downtown Roanoke. Lots of arts and crafts, food vendors. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I hope you will come by and hang out with us in downtown Roanoke. We'll be broadcasting live on Friday afternoon, Friday evening, and all day Saturday. So make your plans to come hang out with us at Fall on Main Street. Today's weather forecast is brought to you by The Oaks, 110 acres in Lafayette, Alabama, 12-station sporting clay course. Check them out online, theoaksfarm.net. Thank you, Jersey and Jeremy Weldon, for being a partner with us here on Dr. Don's Weather. Also, don't forget to get your ducks in a row with Dukas, Jamie Dukas, for all of your insurance needs in Alabama and in Georgia. 256-831-7770 to get in touch with Jamie Dukas. Storm Prediction Center convective outlook for your Monday. We are high and dry. No precipitation or thunderstorms anticipated across Alabama or Georgia today. And as a matter of fact, as we get into the remainder of the day, we are looking for high temperatures across Alabama and Georgia to be in the upper 80s, 87 up in Gadsden, 89 in Fayette. We'll do 87 degrees in Clanton, 89 in Selma. It will be a sun-kissed day with very few clouds across the area. Looking at Georgia, we're talking the low 80s up here in the northeast Georgia mountains, 87 in Columbus, and Valdosta will hit 81 degrees this afternoon. The only rain in the state of Georgia may be a few sprinkles up in the northeast Georgia mountains, and then better chances of rain as you head down toward the Georgia coastline there around Savannah. So we had a little bit of a scare on Friday. It there for several hours looked like we might have to deal with some tropical issues across parts of the southeastern United States. And we're still not 100% out of the woods, but yeah, all the latest guidance from the National Hurricane Center suggest that Amelia will turn back out to sea after making hurricane status about this time tomorrow morning off the coast of Georgia or South Carolina, several hundred miles, and then a sharp turn back to the east, primarily because of the effects of our big, huge hurricane that's sitting out there in the Atlantic. That will kind of pick things up and pull it back out to sea, because we also have a cold front that's coming down from the northwest, which will help steer Amelia back out to sea. Humberto is a big, huge monster storm out in the Atlantic, making Category 4 status, and the steering currents of that storm may actually influence the ultimate direction that Amelia takes, as it may pull her back out to the middle of the Atlantic. At least that's the forecast for the moment. But if you're in that cone of uncertainty, still along the Georgia coast, South Carolina, and North Carolina coast, you certainly do need to pay attention to what's going on out there. No effects across East Alabama or West Georgia with this tropical event. Taking a look at your current conditions at the venue at 5 Points Farms. Currently 67 degrees outside. Wind is calm. Humidity 95%. The barometric pressure at 30.09. Dew point is 64. The high temperature on your Sunday afternoon was 84 degrees. It was a beautiful Sunday. We currently have mostly clear skies out there. Sunrise this morning at 6:34, and the sun sets this evening at 6:29 p.m. Again, it is going to be a gorgeous day across the area, and we'll be reaching for the low to mid 80s across most areas. 82 up in Ranburne, 83 in Ashland, Roanoke hits 82, 82 in LaGrange, and 85 in Auburn this afternoon. 6-day forecast from the Alpha Weather Center. Jamie Dukas, your local Alpha agent. For your Monday, mostly sunny, 82. Tuesday, partly sunny, 81. Carbon copy out there on Wednesday. And then we'll have a cold front that will move through on Wednesday. I think it'll be primarily a dry cold front. And then look at the temperatures on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. We will hang out in the mid to upper 70s for daytime highs. It will feel like fall as we hit Thursday morning. Taking a look at your Southern Union State Community College Live Doppler HD radar. Yeah, no precipitation across East Alabama or West Georgia. We zoom all the way out to kind of give you a look at the tropics, and you can see what's happening there. Imelda is down here off the coast of Miami by several hundred miles, and then we expect continue to trek to the north and eventually turning to the northeast. And that's primarily going to be because of the effects of Humberto, as Humberto is kind of running parallel with Imelda as they both move to the north. The counterclockwise spin of both storms is going to kind of pull Imelda back off to the northeast and then out to sea. That cold front that's kind of stalled off of the Atlantic coast is going to help with that as well. But, maybe some heavy rain across the Florida coasts, Georgia, South Carolina, and North Carolina for the next 48 hours or so. So if you have interest in those areas, pay close attention to what is going on out there in the tropics. Get your What About shirts. Also, make sure you pick up your Dr. Don Thunder Buddy shirts. I want to see a lot of those shirts at the festivals that are going to be taking place there in Roanoke, the Fall Festival on Main Street coming up at the end of this month. So get your T-shirts today. That's a great way to support us. Also, make sure you subscribe to us on Facebook. Yeah, it only costs you 99 cents a month. Do that today so you can keep us going here at Dr. Don's Weather. Hope you have a fantastic Monday. Good Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. I'll see you back in here first thing tomorrow morning with another edition of your Primetime Forecast.
That's a wrap on your Primetime Forecast for East Alabama and West Georgia, broadcasting from the Alpha Weather Center and powered by The Oaks, Integrated Contractor Services, Stevens Home Furniture, N&W Locks, Venture Fence, The State Masters, Southern Union State Community College, The Venue at 5 Points Farms, and Boondocks Barbecue and Creamery. Dr. Don's Weather is proudly supported by Randolph County Commission, East Alabama Waste, Genesis Weight Clinic, Jimmy Stevens Construction, Anchor Roofing, the Town of Wadley, the Salem Auction House, and Bama Diesel Repair. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and follow us on Facebook. Share with your friends, and subscribe to Dr. Don's Weather on YouTube. We'll see you back in here tomorrow morning for another edition of your Primetime Forecast on Dr. Don's Weather.